Hello, you guys. Welcome back to Listening with Kiki. If you are new here, this channel is all about becoming your better self, walking with intention, speaking with intention, and living life with pure intention and passion. It's a transformative self-help exercise to watch these videos every day and just gain more and more insight about yourself and about how to be a better person and to make this world a better place. So, welcome back. I love you guys so much. Let's get straight into it. I'm excited about this topic. So today I have the craziest body soreness from my upper body the other day. And let me tell you, my new routine is hitting. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. But that's not what this video is about, at least not yet, okay? This video is about 5 things that I had to let go of in order to step into the next level of my life. And some of these things, maybe you'll be like, wow, that is something that I need to let go of. Maybe this video is exactly meant to be in my hands and in my ears. Everything that comes to you with reason. The thing that you control is what you do with that information. And I believe that you are here for a reason. So we're going to discover a lot of things about ourselves here, okay? One of the main things that I had to let go was seeking approval from other people. For some reason, it's not just basic logic that you shouldn't live for other people's approval. At least it wasn't for me. I was very worried about, will this person be okay with what I'm doing? Will this person be happy if I'm doing this? Am I overdoing this? Am I doing too little? There were just so many things where it's like, dude, show up as yourself. And if they don't appreciate you and accept you, and if they don't acknowledge what you do, then they're in the wrong. You're trying your best. So keep doing what you got to do, and then the right energy, the right things, they will come to you. They will literally be drawn to you. Letting go of the want to be understood was a really big step that I had to do, because obviously you want to be understood, you want to relate with people, and if you are doing something that people don't approve of, you don't relate with anyone. It's tough, but honestly, life gives you what you put into it. I also think I was seeking approval from the wrong people as well. Like, that also didn't help. And then that kind of made me lose my identity within myself, because I'm just like, why the hell am I seeking approval from them? I don't even like doing what they do. I don't even value their values. So then that kind of forced me to create my own identity and my own values and just my own like view of life and what I approve. And it's like, if people don't align with that, that's fine. I'm still gonna treat everyone how, with love and grace. But it's like, that's it. It should never go further than that. The only people that you should seek approval from, if you're even, I wouldn't say it's seeking approval. I would say it's more so like you're getting mentorship from them, is people you look up to. Not really mentorship, but it's just like inspiration. It's like, it's not approval. Like, you're not doing things for them. So unless you look up to the person, seeking approval with people is going to be exhausting. I think it messed up my identity so much, trying to do by other people, trying to make everyone happy. But once I started to put my foot down and I started to do my own thing and make time for myself and just like move my own way, that I know at the end of the day, when I lay my head on my pillow, I will be happy with every decision I made. So that's how I started moving. I stopped seeking approval. I started doing my own thing. The version of me that was seeking approval couldn't handle the version of me that I'm becoming. And you should look at it as, the person you're becoming shouldn't require a permission slip. Just do things on your own terms. It really does create a stronger identity within you. And that's so beautiful. Who doesn't want a strong identity? You're gonna have so much love to give. You're gonna spread so much love, so much. It's great. It's so freaking great. If you're set in stone with who you are here, dude, everyone else is just like, they're either white noise or they're going to add to your story. And you just have to pick and choose who those people are and what they are and what they're going to provide for you. You're the main character. Just do your own thing. It's your story. Hello. I love being corny. A second big thing, actually, that I had to let go of was fear of being judged. Started a little bit after high school, like when I started going to the gym. So COVID happened, I stopped being as active, but I loved moving my body. I wasn't able to dance every day. Like, things were just taken away from me. And I view it as everyone is trying their absolute best in here. Everyone starts at different levels, and if you really view it in that perspective, that's the only reasonable perspective. There is no, oh, I'm fearing of being judged. If people are judging you in the gym because you're trying to build a better version of yourself, that's their character's problem. That's not your problem. That should never be your problem. So don't be a victim of that. Don't try to sell yourself short thinking I'm gonna be judged, I can't do this. Because if people are judging you, that's their character's flaw. They're not trying to view it as you're trying to be a better version of yourself in the gym. They're not viewing it like that. They're viewing it as what you look like on the outside. Like, that's weird. That's weird. But it's easier to say than do. In the gym, I think that's kind of where I built a lot of my confidence, and I built a lot of like guiding myself through things, because it was just the beginning of my journey. It was the beginning of my journey of self-growth. And when you're in a intimidating place, a building that is male dominated, it's obviously intimidating. But you know what? I didn't care. I didn't care that I wasn't lifting heavy. I didn't care that I didn't have the best brands on. I didn't care what I looked like, because I was starting, and I was starting somewhere. And that's kind of the beauty of it. You start somewhere. So the fear of being judged, boom, out of my brain. When I think about it honestly, you're going to be judged whether you're loud, you're quiet, whether you did the thing, whether you didn't do the thing, whether you made a difference, whether you didn't make a difference. You're going to be judged no matter what. So you might as well do the thing that you're loving doing while being judged. You might as well do the thing that brings you to a better version of yourself while being judged. So fear of being judged, for who? Not for us. We are moving with intent. We are moving with grace, power. We are running through every decision we make with full speed, and we don't care. Sorry. If you're in this channel and you're a part of this community, you don't care. And if you do care, let's work on this. If you find yourself fearing being judged because you're doing something different or not everyone's doing it, if it's a part of your mission, do the thing. If people are judging you, so F it. F them. They're not contributing anything to what your mission is. Fear being judged, why? It's your internal dialogue that's judging you, if anything. Stop holding yourself back. No one cares. And if people do care, the right people won't judge you. People who are truly happy with their lives do not waste time judging yours. So anyone who judges you, if you're fearing of being judged, just know they're not happy with their life. And that's the only thing that brings them happiness, is criticizing, gossiping, whatever the hell. That's the only thing that brings them happiness. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what brings you happiness. And that's it. Why are we scared to be judged? You're scared to be judged by small minds? I'm sorry, it's embarrassing. You don't even have a small mind. So why are you scared to be judged by people with small minds? People with big minds don't judge. It doesn't matter how wrong it is. It doesn't matter how different it is. People with big minds don't judge. They have good hearts. They have good brains. They have good mindsets, and they have a good soul. There's just inner work that needs to happen with people that judge. And that's okay. Leave them at that, but you're going to continue to do what you're doing. Okay? Thank you. A third thing I had to let go, the fear of being uncomfortable. This one, I will die on my gravestone saying this. Every time you put yourself in a situation that makes you uncomfortable, you are promised growth. I was in a relationship for it was a good amount of time in my life, okay? It was a good, crispy amount of time, and a good amount of it was me staying. I know this sounds terrible, but it's true, and unfortunately, I know better. If I don't like something, I'm leaving right then and there. there's reasons why I stayed. We can get more into that, but I was in a relationship for quite some time, and a good amount of the time I stayed because I was scared to be uncomfortable because, oh, what would happen if I leave? Oh, how would my days look like without this person? Like, I literally convinced myself that leaving was the worst case scenario, and that was just like, it's kind of embarrassing because the main reason was because I was scared to be uncomfortable. What the hell? What the helly? What the helly on? If that doesn't scream I lack self-love, I don't know what does. I had to finally make that move. I had to finally make that decision to just leave the situation, because then it would have kept just being a cycle of me taking less than what I deserve. And I had to let the hell go of that fear of being uncomfortable, because if I felt in my brain and in my heart that I deserved more, there obviously is more for me out there, because I'm letting myself have that. I'm letting myself make that decision to accept more. And that's that. I had to bite fear in the ass, fear of uncomfortability in the ass, and just kick it. That kind of also ties with the gym. The fear of being uncomfortable. You're obviously not comfortable lifting heavy weights. You're not comfortable sweating your soul away. I think the resilience also was built at the gym. Guys, the gym is just like, they say gym culture is a trend, da 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 da. No, it's literally the absolute gift that we have been giving. Moving your body, it doesn't even have to be the gym. It could just be like moving your body, yoga classes. It could be anything. But I swear, and I'll put this also on my gravestone, being in positions where exercising every single day, not because someone's telling me to do it, not because I'm obligated to do it, but because it's a choice, it's my own choice, it's my own lifestyle, putting myself in that position really did build my resilience with being uncomfortable. I don't care anymore if I'm uncomfortable. If anything, I prefer to be uncomfortable. And when I'm comfortable for too long, I'm like, we gotta switch up, something needs to happen. That's hunger right there. The hunger to want to grow. Because if you're comfortable, you don't want to grow. If you're scared to be uncomfortable, I think the questions to ask is, what exactly scares me? And if you find yourself saying, I'm scared that my outcome will be better, that's the greatest outcome. You need to figure out, what's my worst case scenario and will I die from it? Fear of being uncomfortable. Let that go. Let the fear of being uncomfortable go. Just do the thing. Be uncomfortable. You won't know if you're gonna regret it until you go through with it. So that's that. Hello, let's start being uncomfortable. Okay? Anyway, the last thing I had to let go for myself and my next level was old versions of me, old narratives about me. And it's easy to hold on to it when you're surrounded by the same people that you created this version of you in this season. It's easy to hold on to the things that once were if you're constantly surrounded by it. So the only thing that you can do is bite that in the butt and throw it out somewhere, because you are ready for a different version of yourself that does not include that thing, that does not include those people, those habits. It doesn't include any of that. So let go of that old version of yourself, because it's not feeding you. It's just keeping you from growing. It's making you hold back from giving yourself a different narrative. It's giving you that limitation that this is who I am now, because who you are now does not have to do with who you were then. Once you give up that claim that there are older versions of you that are no longer you and they no longer aligned of you, they were a part of you. But the version of me now, she wants to thrive. She wants to walk with integrity. She wants to walk with grace, honor, and love. And she wants to just be the best version that she can be. She wants to make as much of a difference as she can with this little life that she is given. And once you realize that those old versions of you have nothing tied to you, who you are now, there's nothing holding you back. You're just growing from here. What you should hold on to is the version that you want to be. You're just gonna you're just gonna find yourself feeding more and more into that version that you want to be. That's it. It's kind of beautiful. It's a beautiful topic. If you feel like you're stuck, it's not always about doing more. So just sit down, do a little bit of inner work, and ask yourself, what is it that you are still holding on to that is keeping you small, that is keeping you less of the better version of you? Once you figure out that answer, just let it go. It's not tied to you. It's not glued to you. Just let it go. Growing always comes with some sort of release. I love you guys so much. Please, 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 feedback, whatever the hell. Give me your stories, vent, rant, love, like, subscribe. I don't care what version you do to me, for me, to this channel. Just do it. Because I'm here to listen, I'm here to speak, I'm here to give feedback, I'm here to give advice. And there is nothing that warms my heart more than knowing there are people there that want to be women of integrity, that want to be a person of integrity. So what are we doing today? We are kicking today's and we are going to continue to be the better version of ourselves. I am so proud of you. Every one of my videos that you watch, you are searching for a better version of you. And that's amazing. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead, girl.